So let's talk about this. The one thing I don't like is labels. Human nature is we fucking categorize and segregate everything. We create these false fucking borders and then we fight and kill each other over it. My God's better than yours, so let's prove our loyalty and fucking kill each other. It all makes sense, right? I'm preaching peace while kicking your ass, talking behind your back. And listen, I am no fucking angel here. Anything and everything I ever fucking talk about, I'm guilty of. I'm human as fucking human can be, and it's about time that freaking we start normalizing that. Because like in these 12-step circles, they sit there and they say character defects, right? Oh, okay, cool. Well, not only do I already feel like a piece of shit for my actions, but now you're confirming that I'm fucking defective. Okay, well, let me tell you something, man. I'm not defective. I'm not broken. I never was. You know what I am doing is I'm adapting to a fucking environment, and I'm utilizing tools that I literally kind of making up on the spot here, man. Yes, I just patented that. Okay, I am gonna fucking walk over somebody. I am gonna push a fucking old lady down in the middle of the ocean to save my own life. Now that sounds horrendous, and I'm sorry to all you fucking old broads out there. I love you desperately, I do. If you've seen some of my posts, I praise the underdogs, man. I praise the people that have gotten up every morning when the society does nothing but push you down. I'm personally sick of this shit, right? We're looking at money allocation in the United States. Now, politics is not my thing. Very ignorant to politics, but I can tell you what, is I see the fucking results. Okay, we have some cool football opportunities with $2 billion worth of security guards. We're gonna add an addition to an already multi-million-dollar fucking household. Yet, this guy has been turned away from fucking treatment numerous times because of lack of insurance. We go to the best fucking rehab facilities there are in the world just to be placed right back in the kitty litter box that got us sick in the first place. Where's the money for fucking housing? When did mental health become a luxury and not a necessity? When did fucking treatment for the people that did what they had to do to survive, to escape the pain and suffering, and they got stuck in the loop? You do fucking realize that after you take drugs for so long that it takes over a part of your brain, man, that's instinctual. It's survival. We don't want to leave our kids. We don't want to not fucking eat. We don't want to sleep under fucking porches or in hallways. We don't wake up and say, oh, what can we do today? I don't know. Let's go rummage through somebody's fucking garbage. Nobody wakes up with that intention. The original source of all this bullshit is to escape the mess that this society has created, and not the people in it. Because I know every organization, law enforcement, the legal system, all of that shit, the people at the hospitals who get a bad rap because we come into the fucking ER again for the 15th fucking time deciding we want help just to walk out 15 minutes later. I get it, man. I get it how we're viewed, right? But what is a stigma, bro? What if I judged you on something you did when you were fucking 11 years old? Because that's when most of that shit started for me. Think about it, man. 11 years old, I'm scared shitless. I'm gonna hang out with this motherfucker because he's the cool kid. Because in essence, I said this is all about survival. Now, I'm not talking about fucking lions, tigers, and bears anymore, man. You know, we're not talking about what just rustled in the fucking bushes. I'm not walking around with the fucking spear, and you know, I'm not. You know what the danger is now? And a fucking ladybug just flew on top. Is that good sign? And it's gonna go right over the camera hole. Nope, all right. Please cut this out. This better be good luck. Anyways, my fear is no longer wildlife. Disease. Not disease in the fashion of, you know, Ebola or COVID. The disease that has festered for centuries here, the disease of using the same system even though the environment has changed. A system that places priority on the people that have already had priority their whole life. Those of you born with a silver spoon in your ass. I'm not saying you're all bad. I'm saying you're conditioned. We're all conditioned. Conditioned to believe we are who we currently are. If I'm homeless, I guess that's all it. Let me tell you this, that I suffered from about 3 decades of active addiction. And you can say the drink, the drug, the needle, the pipe, the pill. Who the fuck cares? Because the substance in and of itself is irrelevant. It's the reasoning behind it. It's the mental health, the insecurities, the fears, the doubts, the judgment. The act of performing from the minute I open my fucking eyes to the minute I go to sleep for you. Whose fault is that? Okay, you can blame me, right? You can blame me. You can blame my insecurities. You can blame my fears, my desire to fit in. But let's fucking think about this for a second, people. Who the fuck gave me that script? Who told me, Joe, this is what success looks like? Go do it. No, we don't give you a manual, just good luck. Good luck. Hey, move on, kid. Pow. Hey, this is where happiness is. Big house, right? Fucking big house. 2 people. We have a 7-bedroom house. Mortgage, insurance, land. I don't know what all that crap. Literally all the stuff they tell us. I just went to get my fucking associates, right? I picked the longest goddamn payment plan there is. It was like fucking 30 years. Hopefully I'll be dead by the time that fucking gets to the end. But I picked a payment plan that I thought I could fucking afford for a fucking associates, man. Right? Get your education, Joe. Get those goddamn letters after your name. You know what? There's only so many letters in the alphabet. So why don't we make up some more? Because that's where success is. Labels. Okay? For the record, I got my first notification of payment for school. Right in December of all times. $476 a fucking month. I said, the fuck that. Fuck that, dude. I can't even eat healthy. Thanks, fucking. I won't even mention names. This is not political or anything. It's not. It's not about organizations. It's not about sections. It's not about group of people. It's about a mentality. It's about a mentality that literally morphs how we walk through life, how we smile, how we experience sadness. 30 fucking years trying to run from myself. And the funny thing is, I didn't even know who the fuck I was in the first place. Man, I went through so many phases trying to fit in. Trying to be the person that everyone would like, right? I'm sure we've all been there. Trying to be the one that looked like he knew what he was doing in a place that didn't really provide me the material to be successful. Okay? I mean, even in school, I did well. And you know what happened is built on a structure where you have to do amazing in every subject, Joe. You know what? We don't care if you're going to actually use this subject in real life. Okay? Because every day I go to the store, I whip out and I start using my scientific calculator to figure out how much I owe. You know, cosine, what's the square root of Q, right? Like basic math. Okay, that's fucking great, man. Science I loved. When the fuck am I ever going to dissect a frog or a human body? I get the purpose. But let's focus on people's strength. Man, why are we dictating what people have? Like, we have general education. Listen, I'm going to fucking college. Why am I still taking the English comp class? I'm not fucking writing a book. That was, I guess I was, but I didn't know that at the time. And if you ever read it, that's why there's so many fucking mistakes in it, because I hated English. I can speak it, I can write it, I can fucking read it. Now let me explore my passions. Let me explore what I love to do. Let me fucking dive into what gets my blood flowing every morning. But no, I fall into a career because I make a lot of money, right? Money's happiness. Money is success. I fall into a career I fucking hate. I do it for so long that it's just all I know. I've always done it. I'm now 50 years old, 30 years into a fucking career that made me miserable, countless therapy sessions, ruined a couple relationships because I was so miserable. I'm not blaming the other individuals because I'm done pointing the fucking finger. I'm done pointing the finger outward. You know what I am ready to do? And I wish it was done earlier, but our journey is our journey. Is I'm ready to take my fucking power back. Okay? Because not only are we not defective, we're not broken, we're not abnormal. All these things that fall into those goddamn categorizations are bullshit. What I am is trying to survive. Am. In a world that makes that fairy tale ending look a specific way. Right from the get-go. We chase it. I mean, let's think about this. Now, I'm not a female, although I do have a feminine side, right? We all do. Yin yang. Never talk about that. Never tell you I like NSYNC and shit like that because I'm afraid what you're going to think. So we wonder why we feel the way we do after stuffing all these parts of us down for so long. It's quite insane, right? Like, I literally deny who I am so I can become part of you. I came into rehab straight out of fucking Southern New Hampshire Hospital. Now, mind you, I was quite content on living and dying that lifestyle to the point where I induced it numerous times. Only a couple my family know about, but it's not that I wanted to die. I don't think many of us do. You say, somebody says they want to kill themselves, you throw them in the middle of the ocean and you will watch them swim for their lives. I didn't want to die, I just wanted the fucking pain to stop. Okay? And everybody else's so-called solutions, guidance, Joe, you know what you need to do. I followed. Okay? Most of which was something that worked for them, just not me. I came into recovery, I started to do this work, I started to dig. And I want to start off with this before I talk about myself, is my mother, who fucking drove me crazy for decades. I resented the bitch for the longest fucking time. I did the work, I found out that, you know, behind the scenes, behind the curtain, the place where we never go with anybody, right? We don't even get close enough. There was a person that was suffering with severe mental health, mental degenerative disorder. She was brought up very undereducated in a family that was mixed. Adopted, father, mother, treated the same way. And then I got pissed at her for raising me the same way she was raised. Was it her fault? Or was it the traditions, the beliefs, the fucking behaviors that were handed down? Was it her doing the best she could with the models she had at the time? I'm gonna go with the latter. And once I was able to absorb that, man, I now love my mom. I see the struggle in her fucking eyes. You know, the eyes that we never get close enough to look into for everybody else because we're too busy fucking judging them like a sniper from 300 yards away. I do it myself, man. I'm not preaching from a soapbox. I'm not a seer, a sage, or a mystic. I'm not the next fucking Eckhart Tolle. I'm just a fucking individual that's sick of living by a system that's keeping us sick. It's keeping us small. It's suppressing our voice. A system that is perpetuating the same problem they're complaining about, but doing very little to solve it. It's exhausting. It's exhausting for all of us. Why we sit back and we film people suffering and we get entertainment off it. why helping homeless or people in need to be filmed. Just fucking do it, asshole. Okay? We vibrate at a certain frequency. I don't make this shit up. You check this shit out. Physics is fucking amazing. Okay? There's a reason why dogs can tell if somebody fucking sucks or not. Because animals are not all clogged up trying to perform. They're literally just doing their own thing. Yet we function from an activated sympathetic nervous system. And for me, I've been activating that for so fucking long that I got stuck in it. Now, mind you, there are ways to change this, so don't think that our past has created our history. I have to follow that up by there's going to be certain work to do. And this is not a novel idea. It's not a message that I created, but we need to start with ourselves. You see, I did a presentation. I'm going to cut it here.